So our next topic is operating ratio. Now, in the previous topic, we have calculated gross profit ratio. Now we are calculating operating ratio. Operating ratio means actually operating cost ratio. So this ratio will actually inform about the operating cost of our organization. Or if we are analyzing our competitor accounts, then we will be able to know the operating cost of our competitor. Suppose operating cost of our competitor is 74% and ours is 60%. That means that we are having low cost and obviously our profit will be higher than our competitor. Now, what are the components of operating cost? Cost of revenue from operations plus operating expenses. Cost of revenue from operations you have calculated in the previous question also, that it is cost of goods sold actually. It is cost of goods sold. And what are operating expenses? Operating expenses are generally office expenses as well as selling and distribution expenses. Office expenses as well as office and distribution expenses. However, cost of revenue from operation is also operating expense. So that's why operating cost has two parts. Now see the formula of operating ratio. It is saying operating cost upon revenue from operation into 100. So operating cost has been calculated as a percentage of revenue from operation. Means revenue from operation is the income of the business obviously, and out of that we are finding how much percentage is operating cost. So remaining part will be our operating profit. Expenses which have direct relationship with the operating activities of the business are called operating expenses. So operating activities, what is the meaning of operating activities? Operating activities means the main activity of the business. Operating activity means the main activity of the business. Like if some business is engaged in purchasing of mobile phones and selling of mobile phones, then purchasing and selling of mobile phones will be the operating activity of the business. Similarly, if some company is engaged in printing of books and selling of books, then it will the main operating activity of the business will be printing and selling of the books. So whatever expenses you are incurring in connection with your operating activity, in connection with the main activity of the business, that will be termed as operating expenses. Operating expenses. What are the components of operating expenses? It includes employee benefit expense, depreciation, amortization. Depreciation is charged on the fixed tangible assets, and amortization is charged on intangible assets, but both are of same nature. And you will find these headings in the statement of profit and loss for companies. Office and administration expenses. Last year you have prepared profit and loss account. In that we have classified what are the office expenses, like salary you are paying, or you are paying office electricity charges. So these all will be termed as administration expenses, office and administration expenses. Similarly, if you are incurring any expenses in selling and distribution, that will also be termed as selling and distribution expenses. You can see this note also. You can take a screenshot of this also for clarity about the operating and non-operating expenses, operating incomes and non-operating incomes. This will make you more clear about these things. And you will need this topic also in the cash flow statement chapter. You should be knowing about in detail what are operating expenses. So here you can see operating expenses are related to the main objective of the business. It includes office and administrative expenses and selling and distribution expenses, discount, bad debts, depreciation, amortization, repairs, bank charges, rent. These all are connected with your operating activity. Then operating incomes. What are the operating incomes? Operating incomes are the incomes again which have relation to your main operating activity. So incomes associated with the operating activities of the business. Like it includes commission received, discount received, then bad debts recovered. These are the examples of operating incomes. Non-operating expenses means the expenses which are not connected with your business main activity. However, you are doing these expenses, but they don't relate to your main activity of the business, like interest, charity. If you are paying interest on loan, interest on debentures, or you are giving some charity, you have not started a business for giving charity. You are doing it voluntarily, donation, or if you are having some loss on sale of fixed assets, your business is not purchasing and selling of fixed assets. Your business is printing and selling of books or mobile phones. So whatever fixed assets you are purchasing or you use in your business, you are selling them. So it is your non-operating activity. And that's why the profit or loss will be considered as non-operating. Or sometimes you face loss by fire, loss by theft. So that is also non-operating expense. Similarly, non-operating incomes which do not relate to the operating activity of the enterprise, these are termed as non-operating incomes. For example, you are receiving interest on investments. Now your business is purchasing and selling of mobile phones. Your business is not to invest money somewhere. So that's why whatever interest income you are getting on your investments, sometimes business usually have some extra amounts. So they invest in some option. So either they will be receiving interest, or if they are investing their funds in shares, then they will be receiving dividend. Or if they have invested their amount in some property, then they might be receiving some rent for it. So these are termed as non-operating incomes: interest received, dividend received, rent received, then profit on sale of fixed assets. These all will be our non-operating incomes. So this we have discussed about operating and non-operating. Now I will show you one more chart which you will be familiar about. You can see this chart. Last year you have prepared profit and loss account. We can do two parts of profit and loss account if we classify all the indirect expenses into operating and non-operating, and all the indirect incomes into operating and non-operating. So you all are aware about that from trading account we will get the gross profit, and we will write the gross profit here in profit and loss account. Why I am showing you this chart? Generally in case of companies you will find that statement of profit and loss is prepared in vertical format, and there is no such classification while we are preparing statement of profit and loss. But because we have to calculate the operating ratio or operating income, operating profit ratio, for that purpose we need to calculate operating profit also. So this is the chart which will make you clear about calculation of operating profit with the help of various formula. So when we will start operating profit ratio, at that time I will show you this in detail. Right now I have given you only reference. You should be clear about these terms. Okay, now we will start some numerical. Okay, so operating ratio, and the question is saying calculate operating ratio from the following information. Operating cost is given 5,40,000. We need operating cost in the formula. Gross profit is given 25%. See here only 25% is written. In the morning I told that if you find somewhere percentage without mentioning whether it is on cost or it is on revenue from operation, then it will be treated as on revenue from operation. So now you can see that operating cost is given and gross profit is given as percentage of revenue from operation, which is not available in the question. That it directly means that we have to assume revenue from operation as 100, only then we will be able to reach to revenue from operation. Operating expenses are given 60,000. So operating cost is given and operating expenses is given. So I will be able to calculate cost of revenue from operation with the help of that. You can see this formula. So first I will put the main formula here. For operating ratio. Now operating cost into 100 upon revenue from operations. Now I will calculate first cost of revenue from operation. I will use the formula of operating cost. Operating cost is equal to cost of revenue from operation. Cost of revenue from operation. Cost of revenue from operation is only cost of goods sold. Plus operating expenses. Plus operating expenses. This is the formula of operating cost. Now operating cost is given 5,40,000. 5,40,000 is equal to cost of revenue from operation. Cost of revenue from operation plus operating expenses are given 60,000. So cost of revenue from operation will be revenue from operation is equal to 5,40,000 minus 60,000. It will become 4,80,000. So now I have got cost of revenue from operation. I can calculate revenue from operation now. So I will assume let revenue from operation is equal to 100. So now I will subtract profit. See, from sale price you will always subtract profit to get the cost minus profit, or you can write gross profit. Percentage is given in the question, and then gross profit will be 25. Gross profit will be 25. So in this manner, my cost of revenue from operation will be cost of revenue from operation. You can use also the formula is equal to, it will be 75. Cost of revenue from operation will be 75. Now we have got all the values. Out of these values, you have to decide which value is given to me in the question. So you will obviously find the cost of revenue from operation. Now I know. So I have this value 75. So, and I want to calculate revenue from operation because my formula needs revenue from operation. So I will put this number in numerator and I will put this number in denominator and I will multiply that by 4,80,000. So that way revenue from operation is equal to from operation is equal to 100 into 4,80,000 upon 75. Now if I will solve it, I can cut 175 by 25 easily. It will become 25 4 is 100 and 25 3 is 75. So the remaining number will be 4 into 4,80,000 divided by 3. And if I will divide 4,80,000 by 3, it will come 1,60,000. So 4 multiplied by 1,60,000. So revenue from operation will be 6,40,000. 6,40,000. Now I have got revenue from operation. So now operating ratio I can calculate with the help of this formula. Operating cost is given 5,40,000. 5,40,000 multiplied by 100 and divided by revenue from operation is 6,40,000. Now the common zeros are 3. So the remaining number will be 5,54,000. Sorry, 54,000. Yes, 54,000 divided by, no, 1 minute. 4 zeros are common, so 5,400. Yes, 5,400 divided by 64. This will remain now. And if I will cut it with the help of 2, it will remain 2,700 divided by 32. Now 32 cannot be divided by 3 also. We have to divide it now. So if we will divide it, then you will get 84.37%, or it will be greater, so we can round it off 0.38. Up to 2 decimal places you have to write the answer. So if you will solve it, you will get 84.38. So in this manner we have calculated the operating ratio. Then next question you can see, from the following information calculate operating ratio Revenue from operations is 6,80,000. Rate of gross profit on cost 25%. This time specifically it is mentioned that it is on cost. And see, cost is not given to us in the question. Revenue from operation is given, but cost is not given. And because for calculation of operating cost, I need cost of revenue from operation, I have to calculate cost of revenue from operation also. Then selling expenses and administrative expenses are given. These are the operating expenses. So first I will write the main formula here. Now with the help of these numbers, I will calculate cost of revenue from operation. So cost of revenue, I will assume cost, let cost of revenue from operation is equal to 100. Then I will add gross profit 25% on cost. So that's why it will become 25. And if I will add profit in cost, obviously what I will get? I will get revenue from operation. Revenue from operation. I am using abbreviations for time saving purpose, but try to use not to use it. So my revenue from operation will be 125. With the help of these numbers, again decide I want to calculate cost. So I will keep it in numerator and I will keep it in denominator. So cost of revenue from operation is equal to 100. I want to, so I will calculate 100 multiplied by revenue from operation is given 6,80,000, and in denominator I will be writing 1,25,000. $125. So when I will solve it or simplify it, now 100 and 125. So 25 4s are 100 and 25 5s are 125. So it will be 4 multiplied by 6,80,000 divided by 5. So that's why it will become. Now if I will divide 6,80,000 by 5, 5 ones are 5, 18, 5 3s are 15, it will become 1,36,000. So 4 multiplied by 1,36,000. And if I will multiply it, it will come 4 lakh, then 1,20,000, 5,20,000, 5,44,000. It will come 5,44,000. So my cost of revenue from operation is 5,44,000. Now I can calculate operating cost is equal to cost of revenue from operation. Please write formula always and speak also. Revenue from operations plus selling expenses plus administrative expenses. Administrative expenses. So our cost of revenue from operation is 5,44,000 plus selling expenses are 1,44,000 and 73. 1,44,000 plus 73,000. So every question will have some easy part and some difficult parts. You have to practice them. So 144, 147, and 2 lakh 17, 2 lakh 21, 2 lakh 61, 7 lakh 61,000. It will come 7 lakh 61,000. You can again check it. 5 lakh 44 plus 44, 5 lakh 88, 6 lakh 88, then 6 lakh 71 and 37 1. Please check its total. It will be 1,44,000. Yes, it is correct, 7,61,000. So now we have got our operating cost. We have also revenue from operation. So we can now use this formula for calculation of operating ratio. So operating ratio is equal to so operating cost is 7,61,000 multiplied by 100. And now we will divide it by revenue from operation. Revenue from operation is given in the question, 6,80,000. 6,80,000. So sometimes you may find difficult calculations. If you had practiced them properly during your practice time, then you will not face any issue in exams. Now common zeros are 4, so 3 and 140. So it will be 7,610 divided by 68. If I cut it further with the help of 2, it will be 2, 3 is 6. 1 will be the remainder, 2, 8 is 16. Then 0 and 5. 3805 divided by 34. Now 8, no, it is not divisible by 3. So this number will not be able to divide. So we have to divide it typically. So this number will come 111.91. Always remember that you have to express your answer if it is coming in decimals up to 2 decimal places only, because after 0.91 it is coming 1. That's why we will round it off only 111.91. If it would have been more than 5 after 1, then we would have made this one as 2. So whatever answer you are getting, if you are getting in decimals, then try to express your answer up to 2 decimal places. So this way we have completed operating ratio. Again, I will show you this screen because you may need these notes. Operating expenses and operating income, this all. Just a minute. You just see this screen. You can take the screenshot of these points. So be clear about the meaning of operating expenses and non-operating expenses, because again you will need this topic while doing cash flow statement. And in these formulas also, tomorrow we will be doing operating profit ratio. There you will need this. Sometimes you may need this also in net profit ratio. there will be different combination of operating expenses and operating incomes. And please be familiar tomorrow with this chart also. We will take help of this also in some formula. So if you remember this, your many formulas will become easy for you. So because it is difficult to remember so many formulas for operating profit, but if you will remember that profit and loss account, you will be able to judge them according to the nature of the question. Sometimes question will be changing the information, but if you know the base, how we have to reach to the operating profit, where I have to reach, then you will never get confused. And if you can do one more thing, that I have given you many examples of non-operating expenses, non-operating incomes, operating expenses. You can make this chart with these components also. So instead of writing writing non-operating expenses, just write the example of it. Instead of writing non-operating income, just write the example of it. So this will also help you in understanding the things. Now only 2-3 ratios left: operating profit ratio, then net profit ratio, and then return on investment. Only 3 topics left that we will try to cover tomorrow only, and we will finish this chapter also. And I hope you all have started your revision.